Hello everyone, today I'll be doing a mod showcase of the JoJos stand mod. Now here is the first stand, the Tower of Grey. I'll be showcasing them at their most truest power, aka their final tier or their Requiem. If it's a special case like Weekly Experience, then I'll be showcasing their final tier and their Requiem. Tower of Grey. Let's see what it does. Okay. Now you have to be good at whatever this is. Or this. That's 365 damage per second. What else? It will ignore defense, maybe combat purposed. Green. Okay. Interesting, right? Now if I get the headband, it has two specials. One, whenever you can do this, you'll gain void gradually over time. See, I'm already at 10 void. Now with this, normally the void would destroy blocks, except I spent a bit. Now this is why void can't be used. That is 4,534 damage per second. That will destroy anything. Now with the heart headband, that actually lowers its defense a bit. So take what you will. Next up, terraria. Now it gets slower than others, however it has a high powerful base damage. See. Come on, I think that does more damage to something. It has a pretty short range. And a cooldown. Basically, if anything hits you, they get sunburned. Sunburn is painful. The world. Now there's a special item that goes with this. It's Hunter's Knives. It averages around 600 damage per second. Take what you will with that. I return to green. Then, I'm sorry. It unleashes a barrage of emeralds. Now, it has a special remote control. But it's not as far as other remote controls would like to go. See? 2,000 damage per second. You may want to stay away from whatever these webs. If something touches these webs, a flurry of slightly more powerful emeralds will hit the enemy, with a cooldown of around 20-ish seconds. Next up, Silver Chariot. Averaging around 600 damage per second. I believe this is a bit. And being able, with the special being able to go for 1,500 damage per second. Now you can deflect Skeletron lasers with this. That's why it's dangerous. Magician Spread. A glorified flamethrower. With a budget Inferno. Now, Magician's Red is so far the weakest out of all the start stages. Let's see what else. The world. They're averaging around 700 damage per second. It has that. It also has the world. Now, you need some bullets if you want to properly use skill. Because it has two ranged attacks. Star Finger and Bullet Flick. If I'm correct, good to know. Now, okay. Now, the special effects of bullets can be transferred. Next up, Killer Queen. Averaging around 400 damage per second. And an 830. Now, here's a special. Stray Cat mode. basically minor explosions. Because it's a tiny hit, I can't exactly calculate it. Next up, Bad Company. This thing shreds. A mind boom. Now, I have one complaint about how this works. How it moves. You change the setup by doing something a bit like this. That's 1,000 damage. Gaming with 1,400 damage per second. With Divine Boom. Now, Echo's Act 3 is interesting to me. What it does is you can freeze things, essentially, right? But why is the reason why it's special? You can get a freeze barrage that essentially makes your punches hurt more. Echo's Act 1, what it does, it's weak. Its main damage comes from the sound effect it places. Echo's Act 2 has a remote mode. Wonderful. The lock. The idea of guilt tripping. Okay, so I can't exactly showcase this, but if you're correct, you have to damage yourself somehow. But basically, you can. The thing is that harm yourself. Don't do that. Don't harm yourself. And basically, it will inflict guilt. Guilt sounds horrible. Crazy Diamond. Averaging around with 600 damage per second. You can enter a unspeakable rage. Just don't salt the hair. Now you can damage everything, right? Okay, fixed it. Restoration mode is kind of broken right now, so please try your best to find any bugs you can with it. Now, Crazy Diamond is meant to be a multiplayer stand. With its restoration mode, only able to heal others or NPCs. You can't really heal yourself. Now, if you do enter into restoration mode, basically, restoration mode will take down your damage a bit, but it'll turn enemies into stone. Next up, the hand. Now, the hand has a special ability. Well, it's a shorter degree stand. Now, it's a slow stand, and quote, the only thing holding it back is Okuyasu. Basically, it'll... This is why you don't do an air. Now, the longer you hold it, the more effect it'll have. Now, basically just the longer you scrape, the more you'll get long. So be wary. Team Crimson. This one's kind of hard. That made a brain hurt. Anyways, you'll get 2,000, at least a 1,500 damage hit. Stats wise, it is slow. Oh my god, so slow. Something you need to see for this. Each character will have a following path. If you see that previous red Luigi. Now he'll be forced to follow said path. You can interrupt said path by punching them. Great. Next up, Grateful Dead. Something I do recommend. Ice water. Because it will a debuff called Old. The gas threat is highly dangerous. But it roughly hits around 500 damage per second, plus all of those. You will help yourself and turn ult from that. With roughly 500 damage per second and a radar that can track down enemies if you need to. Now, the farther away it is, the less damage. However, you can use it to go and find previously unbound places beforehand. Next up, we have Dolly Dagger. This one, I'll show you. Okay. Sorry. Now, the main way to use Dolly Dagger is that you have to hit the enemy with yourself. Essentially, you're now a weapon. Now, essentially, it gives 80% damage reduction. Wait, let me see. It can also be used as a weapon. That's essentially. Okay. For Dolly Dagger, we have can't see this word. S pistols. Now, for this weapon, you need a modified revolver, or a purple revolver, or a rusty revolver. You're going to want to have some bullets for this. I do have to warn you, 6 pistols. as pistols is kind of bugged. Now let's see. Right. This will be great. Now what have we learned? One, first napkin needs a nerf. So if you're using a stand with a long cooldown, I highly recommend that you use first napkin. Now, putting items like blocks, that's the way this is. Averaging around with 400 damage per second. You can hold zip, and you can prepare to dodge an attack. Averaging around with 500 damage per second. The cooldown. Now let's see. Now it has a hook that will allow you to fly. So be warned with sticky fingers. And dodge prepare. You can dodge an attack. Full experience Requiem. Averaging around with 800 damage per second, taking put things into a death loop. You can self-heal with this. That was kinda useful during its playthrough. Basically, the tree will always reflect damage. In this case, it'll be just that. Also, the thing hits fast. Right. hit it towards the ground, it'll create a scorpion that hunts. Hit it in the air, it'll just be a plain bullet. Death loop. Now you have to click on something for it to work. Okay. This is how the death loop works. If it's a boss, it'll kill them for 3 times. If it's a normal enemy, it'll kill them for around only, I'd say, 9 times. See? You can get a hand from zombies, goblins, and I believe townsfolk. One main bug with Golden Experience Requiem angle and stands, you're stuck in one slot. Damage reflecting frog. This thing, no, not that useful. It'll hunt down enemies, but Scorpion is just an improved frog. They also die after a bit. Then has like a butterfly thing. Here it is. The butterfly is highly useful. Basically, if it dies to the enemy, then the drop chances are doubled for some cases. Go beyond stand. Highly dangerous. The gist is that it creates bubbles. This thing, I've seen this thing solo Moonlord. Averaging around like 1,200 damage per second. With that thing just being a pain. Now, my defense is 33 here. If I add the bubble, it's 58. And that's with no armor. The bubble will soak up... Bubbles can soak up some effects. If you hold a torch, some bubbles will have a chance to start to burn. Burning bubbles can inflict burn, for obvious reasons. I believe they can be affected by flasks. I'm not too sure. Next up, 20th Century Boy. This thing looks weird. Okay. Okay. Slime Crown. Where is it? Here it is. Now, the ability only works for how long you throw it. You can also throw dynamite. Now, 20th Century Boy is kind of the weakest one. Tusk. This is one I'll showcase. You'll shoot these basic nails. All the nails for all acts will based on the current act's damage. That's the closest thing you'll get to a barrage. These ones are slightly more controllable. However, they only will hit two to 3 times. Still with this. Now for quest, you're going to need something special. An item called Slow Dancer. I'll showcase how it works. Basically, you're going to have to run for a bit and try to hit the maximum amount of spin that you can. Here it is. Now, that's a stand barrage. Now you're thinking, where's the ability? Let's see. Okay, so here's the gist. You have to build up spin to use this, just to load it in. Now it has 2 modes. You go into auto mode. You'll spam that. So far, the more powerful is the auto mode. However, it hurts your ears. Next up, White Snake. This one's kind of weird. Basically, it has a Glock. White Snake Frenzy. Create an aura. Excuse me, hold on. Okay, so White Snake's not working. But basically, here's what it's supposed to do. You can go into remote mode. In remote mode, your stand will have a gun. You'll be able to use the gun. While in remote mode, you can steal, well, not steal, but you can put enemies to sleep. In normal mode, you can use the stand barrage, and you can actually spam the Glock in remote mode. If you steal a enemy's disc, they will slowly die. Next up, Stone Free. Alright, hold on. Hey, I know what. Wait, hold on. I forgot I was still in auto mode. Hold it for it to shoot acid. Now, if you hit a ceiling, it will slowly create acid. The Glock. Now, unlike the other pilot modes, White snakes. This white snake thing is highly, like, that's just essentially poison. Now, the controls for these, you should know. The controls are essentially left click to move, right click to use the gun. Next up, the one and only Stone Free. Averaging around 400 frames per second, she has many. She can extend her barrage range. Weed. Basically, that increases your defense bit. 20 less damage, 7 less. Basically, 20 less damage from projectiles, 7 less damage from enemies, and you cannot use other string buildings. Tied together. Basically, closer. Bind. Binds enemies. However, it can lower edge bit. String trap. How this works is that it'll create a short trap. Now, it can be kind of tricky at times, like that. But it can kill easily. And that's it. Goodbye for now. Arrivederci.